Hello, welcome to our Cloud Charity Festival kickoff meeting. My name is T.C. Lee. I'm president of Yuanyi Network. We are very excited that we have going to host next year a very exciting event. And today we're going to just present what it's about, Yuanyi Network, and also this is the event. But first, before we start, let's all sing a song together to warm everybody's heart. Okay. I hope either the audience here or you are anywhere in the world watching this TV, sing together with us. Though there's sorrow and many tears, let hope and courage be restored again. Lift your hands up, let faith arise, let every spirit be revived again. Together we shine, and that love is the sea, a hole in our heart, the Spirit flows, giving light to your dream. Together we shine, let your love be a warm and tender embrace, and hope appear like the sunshine upon your face. Let's sing again. Though there's sorrow and many tears, let hope and courage be restored again. Lift your hands up, let faith arise, let every spirit be revived again. Together we shine, and that love is the sea, a hole in our heart, the Spirit flows, giving light to your dream. Together we shine, let your love be a warm and tender embrace, and hope appear like the sunshine upon your face. Let's clap our hands this time. Though there's sorrow and many tears, let hope and courage be restored again. Lift your hands up, let faith arise, let every spirit be revived again. Together we shine, and that love is the sea, a hole in our heart, the Spirit flows, giving light to your dream. Together we shine, let your love be a warm and tender embrace, and hope appear like the sunshine upon your face. Together we shine, let your heart be a warm in the heart, the Spirit flows, giving light to your dream. Together we shine, let your love be a warm and tender embrace, and hope appear 向河旁就飞。This is our sing song for our event next year. And actually, this song was we modified from another song, but we used that. I used that last year when I was chairing the Relay for Life in the cloud event. Okay, we do the webcasting connecting to the whole world that people can watch it. So that time we created a song. So I saw this is a wonderful song. Okay, and then also match what we try to do. And we have a few people coming. You want to sit in? Yeah, come. I can control now. All right. So I think my personal experience that the reason we do this event, I actually started to do the charity, more involved into the charity work just since 2 years ago. In the past, there are many charity organizations that ask me, well, TC, can you help as a volunteer? I'm always too busy, okay? Because, you know, Silicon Valley, right? You start a company, you work, right? And you want to sell more product, earn more money. So we said, well, I just send you the check. So in the past, and I do donate, but I didn't spend much time really in the charity work. But since 2 years ago, I joined, by accident, joined the American Cancer Society, Chinese unit. So they invited me as a board member. So I was there for 2 years. But then I really started to deeply involve. Actually, not just contributing my money, contributing my time. I can tell you, even I was very busy, okay? I was, last year I was a chair for the very big event, Relay for Life. We have 100 to 200 volunteers. And I was a chair, tried to put the event together. I worked for 7 months. But I can tell you, boy, and that event, that 7 years, is the most wonderful experience I ever experienced in my whole life. And I can tell you one thing, right? What is the thing that made me feel so good at the event? I'm very busy, okay? I was traveling between here to Asia every month. That was my most busy period. Every month I traveled to Asia, but still I was chairing the event. I can tell you one word that really make me fulfillment is love. Because when I participate in the event, I find out all the people, they are passionate, especially the volunteer. The volunteer, they're all busy, they're all professional, right? They are lawyers, they are accountants, they are CEOs, but they are willing to roll out their sleeve and go to serve other human beings, right? Direct contact. I can tell you, no money can replace that, okay? So in that event, I do feel that many wonderful stories, okay? I will just share you one or two. Like, I was doing that as a chair. We try to do the worldwide Chinese community connection to fight for cancer. So I was in Taiwan. Throughout all the community, I heard many really touching stories. One of the stories that the last year touched me most is that I saw a lady. This lady, she is, last year was 73 years old, right? You know, she got a cancer, breast cancer, 34 years ago. 34 years ago, she got a cancer at the terminal stage. And the doctor told her she only had 3 months of life. Of course, she's depressed, right? At that time, she was like just less than 40 years old. And the doctor said, you only have 3 months left. You know, when she heard about that, she went to a hospital. And the hospital, she told the doctor in the hospital, said, can I sign up to donate my organs after my death so that the organ can be used by other people? You know what she heard? The doctor told her, nobody will want to use your organ because you have a cancer. You know, you have cancer. Whoever got her organ will also have a cancer cell, right? So then she felt really depressed. She said, wow, her life is going to the end. Even she wants the last thing she can donate is her body. Even that, nobody wanted. So you feel really that's the end. That's the end of it. She feels this is the end of me, right? My life is going to the end. I have no use at all. You know, at that moment, somebody in the hospital told her, I tell you, there's one thing you can donate. And she asked, what can I do? What can I donate? What can I offer? And that guy told her, your time. Are you willing to be a volunteer to come to the hospital to serve the cancer patient for life? And then she signed up. You know, in her mind, she was thinking about, since I only have 3 months of life, right? Signing up, no big deal. If I ask you to sign up your life for 30 years, you will think about it, right? Every week, you need to go there to serve cancer patient. You need to sign, like agreement. I donate, contribute the rest of my life, every month. Every week, I will come here. She signed up. You know what happened? She has doing that service ever since, for 34 years. You might think, wow, maybe that's a miracle, because she served people, therefore she was cured. No, she was never cured. Her cancer spread out from her breast to different part of her body, to brain, everywhere. She had cancer everywhere. You know, the newspaper in Taiwan reported this is a medical miracle. She's being sentenced for death 60 times because every 3 months the doctor said, oh, your cancer is on the brain, terminal stage, you got 3 months to live. Then go to another organ, oh, you got 3 months to live. But then she just continued on. Miracle. She stayed on at the terminal stage with all her body full of cancer and survived for 34 years. The most touching thing I heard about this story is that she said once she went on the subway, to serve a cancer patient, went to the hospital. And then she had more than cancer disease. She also had a heart disease, right? When the heart disease, heart attack, she needed to have a pill, right? And at that subway, on her way to the hospital, and heart attack happened. And she found out, well, I forgot to bring the pill. What would you do if you were her? Went back home to get a pill, or went to the emergency room, see a doctor? No, she didn't do that. You know what she did? She prayed. She prayed, said, God, please, give me 2 hours. That's all I want. Give me 2 hours so I can go to the hospital to serve that cancer patient. After I serve that patient, you can take me away. And she shared this. And then she did that many times. Every time she's going to serve a cancer patient, something happened. She said, give me another 2 hours. Let me serve this guy. You know, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. Now she's still living well. It's not that her disease is going away. She has constant pain. She shared that once her brain tumor, right, is grow really big, So it pressure on her head, right? And she feels so painful that she knocked her head on the wall. So she's constantly struggle with the pain. But you know what? In that hospital, every cancer patient, when they saw her, and they said, "This is the angel," and they said, "You are an angel of cancer." You know why? Because when she went in front of any cancer patient, they said, "Wow, you got a breast cancer, or you got a brain cancer. I got everything. I'm still living well," right? So when people saw her, people saw hope. And everywhere she go, she brings peace and joy to the people. You know, I share this story with you is because during that period of time, next 7 months, I saw many stories like that. You know what? A lady, a woman, close to the end of her life, only have 3 months of life to live. And she's willing to donate her time. Time is life to other people who is in need. And then she live well. Not only she live well, and then she brought that peace and joy and happiness to other people. You know, I want to share with you is this. Before I served, I will never be able to enjoy that kind of joy. I work very hard. Okay, every day is looking for how do I start a company, how do I make money, how do I make my company IPO. You know, those things are dead. The money is not life. When I start to touch people, when you start touching people's life, you find out the life will flow through you. This is what it's about. This is the yuanyi network is about. Okay, because I've been serving in the past 2 years. Through the service in the American Cancer Society, I saw the charity foundation, charity organization. I think that's really the wonderful cause. Bring love, okay? Bring the love to the people who is in need. Let's come back a little bit. What is yuanyi network? yuanyi network actually we organized this organization this year. It's a newly founded organization. Let me first come back. There's a few people ask me, why you have this name? Why yuanyi? Why yuanyi? You know, yuanyi actually, let me go to the slides. It's actually from a Chinese word, yuanyi. Yuanyi, you know, in Chinese, those are actually 2 words. Yuan means beginning. Yi means nurture, right? You nurture somebody, okay? So yuanyi literally means the nurturing from the very beginning. You know, yi actually is a word very profound. That's a word, you know, the oldest Chinese book. Anybody know which one is the oldest Chinese book? Any audience know that? Give you a hint. There are 5 books that the ancient Chinese called Wu Jing, right? Which one is the oldest? Yi Jing. Yi Jing people say, well, maybe as even before the Chinese language, right? Because they have this kind of symbol, right? The symbol is used like a binary system, heaven, earth, and then try to combine, become different things, right? So Yi Jing is a kind of symbol, the symbol to represent the universe. So they have 8 different symbols, and 8 by 8 becomes 64. And every symbol, they have associated meaning. Yi is one of the symbols. So Yi means actually nurture. And Yi, by the language itself, is a face. It's your cheek, mouth, or your face, right? Why face is related to nurture? Because you eat by your mouth, right? Right. So your face. So they related. But anyway, this is something related that remind me of something from the Bible, from the very beginning, the Genesis, right? In the beginning, God said, let there be light. There's a word saying, right? The word create the universe. But you can use that as symbolic, say, well, the universe has some kind of truth, right? We try to search to find out what is the basic principle, right? That basic principle, fundamental structure of the universe. So by this, yuanyi, actually, the beginning nurture or the beginning most ultimate fundamental truths. So we can say this is something related to heaven, related to the principle of the universe, right? No matter what they call it, right? There's going to be some fundamental ultimate reality of the universe. You can call it God, you can call it the truth, right? That thing is related to something abstract, very fundamental. So it's of heaven. So heaven, in Chinese, we say is tian, is heaven. So yuanyi is related to the ultimate beginning truth. And then what's our the attitude toward it? We say that we have to respect, right? If you have a humble mind, respect the truth, then you will find the truth. So in Chinese, we say jing tian. You have to have a respectful mind. And people are always searching and hungry for truth. So we try to search for truth. But you know, a lot of scientists, you heard a story like Edison, when he tried to invent the light, right? And he did many, many mistakes. How do you know at the end of the road you will have something? You have to have a faith, right? You have to believe you follow this road. So to search for the truth, you really, even if it's very dark, you got to see, well, at the other side of the tunnel is going to be light. This is based on faith. So that's one of the fundamental things, principle for yuanyi, right? We know we do a lot of good things, but everything has based on the reality, based on the truth. So yuanyi literally means the beginning, the fundamental, the beginning truth, or the beginning nurture. But yuanyi in Chinese has another meaning. The second meaning is also yuanyi, okay? It's willing, yuanyi. So yuanyi means what? Yuanyi means you have a willing heart. For example, the volunteer to do the charity work, you got to be willing. Are you willing to dedicate your time not to make money, but dedicate your time actually to serve the other people who's in need? It's willing. So willing is starting from your human heart, right? It's related to humanity. So yuanyi, that basically we are willing to love our fellow human beings, right? Love the beloved. Therefore, the people can be connected together. If you always see people, oh, this guy is different from me, and then therefore I try to be protected, right? I don't want to be associated with them, right? Then the whole human society is going to be decomposed, right? You see, we have a lot of problems today in this world because the people are searching for what? Searching for money, of their position or power. Therefore, they lose the connection. The most easy thing, obvious thing we can see today is that family. Compared with 20 years ago, what is the divorce rate? What is the family breakdown rate? 20 years ago, even US has a very healthy family. Today, you see even Taiwan, China, everywhere, family breakdown, right? You know, foundation, the family, husband and wife, that's the foundation for the whole society. Once that's breakdown, how can the society have a good relationship, people with each other? So that's very difficult. How do we recover that? We have to recover that relationship. Relationship starting from your willing heart. Your willing heart to connect with the people around you. Not connect with the internet video game. Not connect with the money. More importantly, connect with the people. That's the second, is willing. The third meaning, yuanyi. This is by accident. All those three English pronunciation is exactly the same. The third one, yuanyi, means gardening. Gardening means what? Gardening is related to the earth, related to your environment, right? So now this is associated to the earth. So in Chinese, we always say heaven, earth, and man, right? 天地人. So we have to care for the environment. You shouldn't just say, well, today you see our industry is a progress, and we have the best technology ever. But now our earth is also the most dangerous stage, right? Have you noticed in the past few years, we have a lot more disasters. You have a lot more bigger storm, right? Bigger temperature change. Why is that? It's not caused by natural cause. It's caused by us. It's caused by us seeking for the industrialized, producing more semiconductor chips, producing more cars, right? And then create a lot more waste. Every year you create a cellular phone. Next year you buy another one. You buy a TV, and next year you change another one. You know where those electronic things go? You went to the garbage dump, become electronic waste, right? Have you ever watched a movie called WALL-E? WALL-E, the Disney movie, right? A small robot rolling on Earth, right? Many years in the future. The whole Earth, the Earth is no longer habitable. The whole Earth becomes a big garbage dump. I don't see that's very far away from us now, right? If we don't care for what is surrounding us, all right? If we care by what's surrounding us, then we can thrive. If we don't care what's surrounding us, we try to harvest everything as much as we can, the whole thing is going to break down. The whole earth is going to be destroyed, right? Do we want our beloved son and daughter or grandson to leave, no place to live? Or would rather they have a garden, a beautiful garden that they can live in here? It's up to us. So these three things actually is yuanyi about. We try to help to do these things. Okay, so that explains to you the name, yuanyi, what it means. The next one, talking about network. We all know the network effect, right? Just 2 days ago, I saw Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal, you know Facebook, right? The Facebook is targeting to go IPO next year, targeting a $100 billion IPO. They're going to raise a $10 billion. Facebook started in 2004, right? Now they have more than 800 million users. Very soon they have a 1 billion user. You know, what kind of value? This is called network effect. Network effect, I can use one analogy. It's a laser. You all know what is laser, right? Laser, the principle is like this. In principle, you have to have a cabinet, a laser cabinet like this. A cabinet. A laser cabinet. Then the laser cabinet, you have to have a light source. So you do the pump. You pump the light up. And then inject the light source in there. But once you inject the light source in there, they are going to, in here, the light is going to be back and forth reflected into the cavity. It's like a wall, mirrors, reflected, okay? But because the media inside this cavity is not totally vacuum, you actually have some material, maybe crystal, right? That crystal selectively will allow certain light to go through, certain light to decay. So this way you can gradually keep all the light become synchronized. Original light coming is unsynchronized. Once they become synchronized, you see all the lights send up and down, send up and down. Once the light send up and down, a lot of energy being accumulated in the laser cavity. They start to open up the valve, let the light come out. You know, when the light comes out, that light is different from our fluorescent light or from the tungsten light. You know, tungsten light, when I'm standing here, very hot, right? because you heat it up, and most of the energy become heat because they're random. Only a small percentage become light. But laser, when they synchronize, the light become very powerful, right? Majority of the energy become light, so they can shine a very far distance. So this is laser. So what do we learn from here? You know, network is like a resonant cavity. When you absorb things there, the network service, they basically shape up your service and then gradually become a value. So this is called a network effect. Let me show you one example to illustrate this concept. You know Google, right? Google is another example. Very powerful. It's founded in 1998 and IPO 2008, right? And then the value went up, okay, in 8 years from startup to $130 billion. You know what Google did? Google really is that they built a network of servers. And then the people start to do search. And people do search, you go into their server. So their inquiry is more like a light coming in. This is a service. They could provide service. But since they're coming in there, they can analyze the inquiry coming into the server, network server, then start to amplify it, become synchronized, pick out the value. Once it becomes a big connected network with certain kind of service, then the Google generates a high value. Same with Facebook. So why I talk about this? We're talking about charity. Why we talk about this IPO thing? You know, because this is my dream. If Facebook or the Google, they can be in 8 years, starting from nothing to be $100 billion valuation. They can absorb so much resource in there, make a lot of people. You know, Google, Facebook next year IPO, they probably have 1,000 people going to be 100 millionaire, right? 100 billion, right? Divided 1,000 is 100 million. So network effect can make things happen really fast. So the inspiration to me is that, can we utilize this technology, utilize the network effect, instead of pumping money? How about let's pump love? How about let's pump goodwill? How about we connect the flesh, people's heart together, right? Let all those good heart being able to pump up, connect it, become big power. This is the thing when I start to think about this, I did some survey, look around the charity organization, and I find out no matter what kind of charity you want to do, you can think about, okay, I want to protect the dog, I want to protect a cat, I want to protect you want to do different things. You think about different kind of charity, you will be able to find out that definitely more than one organization doing that similar work, right? But what we are lacking of is not to start another charity. It's not to start another cancer association. I think what we needed is really the connection between them, a network between them. I can tell you why. My personal experience serving in the charity organization, I find out there are many charities doing similar initiatives, but they are doing a lot of duplicating. And they are not communicating with each other. Very little. Therefore, a lot of resource is wasted. It's just like the heat. You pump people up, using some good charity initiative, and then people being touched, they start to work. It's more like a light, right? You heat it up, it becomes light. But then the light is random. This organization emits light this direction. This guy emits light that direction. They are random. Guess what? Most of the energy is wasted. You only have a 10% of the light become the final light to luminance, to light up things. 90% become the heat, made this earth more random. Second rule of thermodynamics. So if we can, using the laser analogy, have some kind of way, coordinate, synchronize, so that instead of random light, they become synchronized light. Then you can have a 90% or 95% of energy really being delivered to the people who are in need. Only small percentage become the heat. Is that possible? It is possible. In laser, it's possible. In doing the money business, it's possible. Why cannot this be done in the charity business? Right? That's most needed. Can we do that? That's why we want to do it. We formed the yuanyi network, not as another charity, but as a network for charity. We want to build out a platform to connect charity together, to allow the lacing. So what is yuanyi network about? In one word, yuanyi network is a network of love. There are people doing things like information, Facebook, sharing data. That's good. Those are very good tools. But in my mind, I think nothing can replace the human heart. You can have a lot of things putting on the information, but to touch another human's heart, you need to have a passionate heart. So yuanyi network, our foundation, is people. We want to stimulate people's heart so that more people are willing to contribute their life, their time, to become the bridge, become the link, become the network, connecting people together, become the conduit of love. Let love flow through it. Of course, we will heavily use technology. We will build an internet platform. That's what it's about. That's why today we have this cloud festival. We will leverage a lot of internet cloud technology to enable us to go through this. But the cloud technology or IT will never be able to replace touching human hearts. So our foundation, our goal is to build a network of loving hearts together. Now I can modify a little bit the laser. You see laser original meaning, you see previously, what is a laser? Laser is a light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation, right? You amplify the light using the cavity. You stimulate the radiation and synchronize and become bigger, stronger light. So I can use the same word, say, how about we replace light by love? Love amplification by stimulated emission of resources. Because we want to help people. There are people who are in need, right? You have money, you have your time, you have your talent. Those are your resources. I can tell you, the most valuable resource is not money. Just like that lady, right, in the cancer hospital. The most valuable resource you can contribute is your life. Your life is your time. What we try to do is enable a committed, passionate people be connected. So we stimulate, amplify. We build a network, a connected heart. Then we amplify, let more heart, more love, more caring being flow through it, right? Once you do that, a lot of resources will come in, I believe, right? So this is the idea. Okay, you have any question about this? This is the previous, I just give you a high-level view about the purpose of this organization, yuanyi Network. And since the organization just founded, our purpose is to build a networking, build a platform, laser cavity of love, connect people together. Therefore, we want to have one event, rollout event, so that using this event, we can connect more people together, right? And we will heavily utilize the cloud or internet technology. You know, in the cloud, there's one beauty of that. If we do an event like this Cloud Charity Festival, simply said, it's going to be a word is a position of charity in the cloud. Just like the word expo. But this is a charity. Charity is a love, right? Charity is agape's love. We basically want to build a platform to allow people to showcase their love. Let love be amplified. That's what we try to do. So once we build out in the network, in the internet, once you are connected, you go to a showroom, Las Vegas consumer electronics show for 3 days. Afterwards, you have to take away everything, right? But once you build that internet, you don't need to take away. Once it's there, the link is there, your network is there. It can be always there, right? So that's our objective. We want to, because now this organization just started, so we want to focus, build this event. And this event is construct this network. And what use this event as a very focused laser source, laser light. Once it's all accumulated in there, then later on the people can start exchange. So this is what is about the charity, Cloud Charity Festival. We want to do that next year. Audience, you have any question about the yuanyi network? Okay, let's go on. You can ask later. Actually. All right, so the charity event, the Cloud Charity Network, what we try to do is it will be a festival booth. You can think about, we want to make it a festival. It's more like have fun, have celebration, have joy, okay? And it's going to be many charity organizations. Every charity organization is going to have a booth, right? So the booths are going to showcase their love in that booth. You combine these booths together, it becomes a celebration of love. So it's going to be a booth festival for charity. This is the first time in the world, I believe. The second point is that, and it's going to be a love feast, right? A love feast in the cloud. We're connecting 4 types of units together. One is the one beloved, the one who receives love. Every charity donor is associated with that donation is a loving heart. If you don't have a loving heart, you will not donate, right? You donate, you are a lover, you are a love giver. And then the guy who receives it, who are in need, are the beloved. So beloved are the ones really we're going to serve. And the donor, the beloved. Then you have many local amplifiers. What is local amplifier? You have a different charity organization. You have American Cancer Society. You have different society. They all have a good purpose. They are more like a local amplifier. Accumulate the donors' love together, right? And connect, associate, process, and give out to the receiver, right? So the third type are those charity organizations. I view that as a server. Every charity organization basically is doing the service, right? Service of flow. Flow the love in and flow the love out, right? That's a server. The fourth type is what? Every organization is in different kind of community, right? You're probably in different country. You're probably in different aspect community. You're probably in the health. You know, the community nowadays is multidimensional. Geography is a community, right? Profession is a community. You can say healthcare is a community. Cancer Society is in that health community. No matter how you do, there are many different communities, right? Community is the environment we're sitting in. So our purpose is really to be a last feast to connect these 4 types of unit together. The one in need, receiver of love, the donor, the giver of love, the organization, charity organization, they are the server, and then also the community. So that's the second point. The third point is that if we can accomplish this, the first and second have a big show, World Expo for charity. And successfully next year, connected worldwide, those are 4 ingredients together. Guess what? Then a network of love is born. Because once they are there, that's a network of love. The yuanyi platform become a network of love, right? So, with your passion, I'm recruiting people, right? Anybody who want to contribute time, money, your talent, whatever, those are all your resource, valuable resource. We're going through next 10 months of laboring. This laboring, a child is going to be born. This child is going to be a network of love. That's what yuanyi is about. That's our purpose. So we'll use this event for next year to give birth to this child. So this child can be a conduit for many, many good hearts connected together. That's the purpose for this charity called festival. Okay, then let's go down to, this is high level, down to the work level. And I learned a lot in the 2 years. We got to welcome Kelly. Kelly is the president of American Cancer Society Chinese Unit. So last year I had the fortune to work with her together. We have the Relay for Life. We co-work together. So I learned a lot and by how to organize the volunteer together, right? And I really last year see, wow, even I started a company. I started several companies. When I start a company, I pay people salary. They will never work that hard, right? Because they can't feel for the paycheck. You know, when I was chairing the Relay for Life last year, and hundreds of volunteers, and those volunteers, they are all very busy. Like Carrie is one big volunteer. She is really passionate. She is so busy, but then she never lack her passion. On the busy time, right? And then after work, in the weekend, at night, I saw those people work even harder than my employee in my startup company. You know why? Originally, I thought, wow, this might be difficult because I cannot fire you, right? You don't receive my paycheck. If I'm a boss, a CEO, I have a control. I say, you don't listen to me, I fire you. You got to listen to me. I'm wrong. I find out by chairing the charity organization, actually it's much easier. You know why? Because the fact they are willing to not receiving the money, contribute their life and time coming in. Nobody forced them, right? That's a big test. They already passed that test. They have a willing heart. If they have a willing heart, they definitely will work hard for it. Otherwise, why bother? Why would they come over here? Why would you come over here? The fact that you guys are here, including people on the TV, you are here listening, you are here because you have a willing heart, right? You have a willing heart to contribute your valuable time coming here and then move forward. I think that's different. So once you collect those willing heart together and organize them, synchronize them, I can tell you, miracle happen. Kelly, last year, we witnessed many miracles, right? You know, Kelly is the person. Last year, when I was chairing, you know, I have a big idea. I said, let's do a webcasting. You know what, Kelly, you remember what you told me? Kelly said, TC, this is a great idea, but you are crazy. But Kelly, you see, we did it, right? When we start to think about that, we never know there's a Ding Ding TV, right? But we saw many angels came along. Once you have a heart, you know, let your heart, let your passion lead the way. I can tell you, the resource will flow in. The capability will flow in. Believe me, I can tell you, I've been starting a company before, and I faced the difficulty when I did that last year in Relay for Life, I can tell you it's more difficult than starting a company. Because you start a company, you have money, VC give you money, and you based on the engineering design, you know you can plan, right? When I just said, let there be a webcasting. Then at that time, Kelly can say, we don't have a TV station, we don't have a technical crew, we don't even have a place. Then we said, let there be a webcasting. Kelly, when we first get into the field, try out, right? When we sign up with the Ding Ding TV, how many months? 1 month, 2 months, less than 2 months, right? That's a miracle. I can tell you, if your heart lead the way, you say, let there be something. You are walking the path of the love, and the capability will happen, will make it happen. And we want to make it happen. Do you want to be in that path? Do you want to join the path? Make each one of you a conduit of love. Let love flow through you. I'm telling you, even we are using the internet as a platform. Internet is only a tool. The conduction channel is you. Love can only flow through people. Love cannot flow through computer. Computer is only an information reference for you. You can use that as a tool, but you got to use your heart, hand in hand, touch people. Then that becomes a conductor of love. What we try to build is next year, a big connected, hand in hand, love conduit with many people together, and love will flow through. If last year I did a small task, okay, for American Cancer Society, I saw so many miracles. Can you imagine if we magnify this 100 times beyond the cancer, go through all the charity organizations, beyond the ethnic, last year was in Chinese. If we go beyond, if we amplify that model 100 times, what kind of miracle can happen? I can tell you, I believe miracle will happen. The miracle will happen, start to turn people, or change people, turn to each other. They will start to become connected people. And we'll start to care about our environment. We will start to love the beloved. We will start to respect the truth. This is what about. These are 3 things, right? Once you have that, we are building a new child. This new child is the connection of love. We have a steering committee to organize this event, all right? Fortunately, I think I'm really fortunate because I've been able to work with so many professionals. I can tell you, this is a wonderful people, professional, first class, working together. We're still building the tool, but at least we identify the initial leaders. Okay. And we have several committees. I just explained a little bit. Cloud booth development, because it's going to be a virtual booth, a show. Each charity is going to be a booth. The charity for the booth development, William is going to be the chair. We're going to identify for each group 2 together, right? Because I think because everybody volunteer, very busy, want everybody cover each other, right? So some of the group already have a booth. Some of the group only have 1, right? But we are still going to recruit more. So William is a cloud booth development. The booth development, the function is going to contact the charity organization, is the server, what I mentioned, right? Recruit them, right? Like American Cancer Society, different society, connect them together, right? Let them have a booth. The second committee is cloud platform development. Cloud platform development is going to develop the internet platform technology side. We have Jason. Jason, you want to camera on his face? And Jason, yeah. Jason is the chair. And then we have this we already have 2 chairs identified. Jason and Simon, right? Both of them are professional in the IT business. And we also have a group of passionate people going to join. And then we have sponsorship development, and we're fortunate to have a Carl. Carl is here. Okay, Carl is going to head this, right? And this is going to look for sponsor. And when I talk to Carl, you know, I only talked to Carl the day before yesterday, right? When I told him this big task, he has no hesitation to take this. This is what I call the love and passion. And he told me, TC, there's a lot of opportunity, right? If we can show this to people, there are many, many company, organizations, we can get their sponsorship, right? Let them be connected into this love feast, right? So very fortunate. But Carl is a very good salesperson, I know. I know him, yeah, before. And then we have a mission delivery. Mission delivery, we have there's a Professor Pei Zhao, and is Professor on the line? He should be there, right? He is down in Southern California. Okay, he's teaching there. I just met him last month in a conference. Guess what? A lot of people I haven't met before. I met him in a conference. I went to a semiconductor SOC conference, and I was talking about some environmental issue, and he started to come to me, and we start to talk. And I found this guy really passionate, care about the environment, right? Then I shared with him, oh, are you willing to do that? He said, yes, right? This is how we connect people together. And then the mission delivery, what we do, during the festival, we will have a booth. But in parallel, we'll have some discussion, panel, and through this interchange, we're going to deliver message. So that we need to invite the speaker, invite panel, and then stimulate the exchange, right? That's a mission delivery. Just like in conference, you have panel, keynote speaker, right? That's the charter. And then the experience and entertainment, this is really the attraction part. Oh, we got Peter. Peter just left. Peter is willing to chair for that event as an entertainment. Basically, we will try to recruit a celebrity, maybe some very famous singer, right? And we can do pre-recorded, we can do live, we can come here to do a webcasting, right? Then use that to attract people to come to our call event, right? Make it a fun, like a celebration, like a festival, right? I am also fortunate, not just Peter, I have one guy who last year helped us, Leo Lee, right? He's a guy last year, we are trying to invite a pop singer, and he helped us invite the Cindy Chow. That's him, right? He has a studio in Taiwan. They did a lot of translation for Disney movie, and when I talked to him just a few weeks ago, he had no hesitation. He said, TC, whatever you want to do, I will help. So for the entertainment, we already got the 2 chairs. And then we have a communication marketing, and we have Ellie. Ellie, you want to show your face? So Ellie, our beautiful lady Ellie here, and she is going to be the communication and marketing chair. And then we have a finance information. Is Sophia Lee. And finance information will be not just a finance, and also our database, okay? And so this is pretty much our work, dividing a committee. But we need a lot more people contributing. I think I can tell you, last year in the Relay for Life event, I counted I had 100 to 200 volunteers to work on that event. I think this will probably even bigger scale. Okay, we will need a lot of people, and people from different places. Today is already international. I got volunteers from Taiwan already. I got volunteers from Southern California, some of them on the line, right? And then we are the whole earth, wherever we reach. Okay, let's get the people together. Committee chair to recruit people. Let's work together. All right, organization-wise, I can tell you, chair, in my mind, I'm as the event chair. Chair in my mind is not, used to be people say, you are the chairman. Chairman is the most high up, on the top of the pyramid, right? Chairman used to be you give you a seat, let you sit. I can tell you, in my definition, what is a chair? Chair is I am the chair. Everybody sit on top of me. Everybody sit on top of me. So that's a chair. It's a reverse pyramid. Chair is to be a holder, to hold other people. So every one of the chair, we're going to serve people, to recruit. So basically, our goal is, you can see on the very top, the slides, on the very top, we are going to serve the people, the 4 types of people, right? The beloved, donor, charity organization, and community, that 4 types of people. This is our ultimate goal. And then, how do we do that? This is our organization. This is our committee, a working group. together, okay? And then we are going to have a lot of volunteer, sponsor, or resource contributor, right? You can go to Cisco to recruit their resource. Go to Facebook, they are providing resource. So once you have those, we are going to organize them together, become a laser. Organized to laser. This laser is a love amplification by stimulated emission of a resource. We're going to organize to laser. So now comes our sing word. Our sing word, this is actually borrowed a little bit from last year. I Relay for Life, but I changed a little bit. Together we shine, united we thrive. Together, let's synchronize, become a laser, right? And then united together, we become a big energy and big light and big love. Let it be a no waste, right? Every love coming in is going to flow out. Not only flow out, going to be amplified, right? Because the one piece of love with two together, 1 + 1 is greater than 2. Nonlinear, greater than 2, right? So we're going to be an amplifier of love through this network and let this love to go throughout the whole world. This is our purpose. We have objective, right? This is a together we shine, united we strive. This is our theme word. Objective. We want to accomplish, like, based on this committee, right? Mission delivery is going to spread the word. The word has to be based on the truth. The truth enlighten people's heart. Sponsorship is a service, right? We're going to be. We need a sponsor to really fuel the light. You need energy. And then the joy, the entertainment, going to make it a lot of fun. And edification. We are going to, through this activity, to start to build our platform. The platform is going to be a laser cavity. So laser cavity can organize our light, become synchronized. At the end, we're going to be networking together, connect all the party, the 4 parties together, so we can spread this love to more people. Here is a few tentative dates. Today is a kickoff meeting, and we were going to tentatively organize 4 committee meetings, right? So our target next is that I want to let the committee start to work together, and I hope that in the beginning of January, we have in the paper, our program, okay? It's on the planning phase, okay? We need to plan out what the scope looks like, right? Then we can start to talk to people. So this month, we need to, the committee start to work to discuss, okay, work out the scope, the program. And then our next committee meeting is tentatively January 19th, the first committee meeting. Okay, we have to report our progress. And then beginning of February, we'll have our first press conference, okay? This is our first time we're going to roll out to talk to the community, talk to the press about it, okay? Because that's the first time, once we have that, we can start to recruit people, recruit the organization. And then the follow-up, we're going to have a second committee meeting on the March. And then I won't go through the detail because this, I will give you a copy, you can see. My plan is that October 1st, next year, is going to be our big event, right? From now to that, we have 10 months of time. We're going to build a technology platform. We're going to build things. But in between, I want to have some small event to test our platform. That test our platform probably can cooperate with some organization. For example, Cali, American Cancer Society, they have some webcasting thing needed. I'm talking to Kelly, discussing. So because we built a platform, before we roll it out in October, it shouldn't be just without test. We probably need to have 2 smaller events to test our platform, right? And we need to plan out the date, right? So we test out, no problem. Then once we October roll out big way, right? Then I think we can make it a lot of light, okay, flow to other people. So this is it. This is our program. Yeah, and we need a lot of people, a lot of passion, but I believe it can be done, right? This is a big task and very difficult task, but I believe we follow our heart, miracle can happen. Next year you can witness a miracle, okay? And through our effort, we will change the world, make the world a better place. Yeah. Okay, that's a presentation portion. Any question? All right, so maybe we can take a break, okay, do some snack, then we can continue do some communication, all right? Thank you. All right.
一定要看，唔好錯過睇叮叮電視啊！耶！
叮叮電視貼近生活每一天，是我的最愛。耶！
叮叮電視很有看頭，希望大家都來看，真正好。
叮叮電視好精彩啊，一定要睇。
大家好，我是珍妮。我和丁丁认识呢是10多年前。这10多年呢，我们一直是好朋友，所以呢，他告诉我他成立了网络电视呢，我也就来了。每个月呢，我可以和大家见面。我呢是文艺沙龙的版主，另外呢，我也希望大家能够在版上多和我交流。谢谢大家。
我是海外美食作家冰清，我一直都非常希望认识丁薇婷，但是呢，我们一直都没有机会相遇。但是有缘的人一定会相遇的。在去年的那个新浪最佳中餐馆的评选活动中，我们终于认识了。然后，因为我们有共同的理念，我们合作了很多精彩的节目，让我觉得丁丁帮我实现了许多的梦想。我希望丁丁电视能够继续精彩下去，我也希望我们之间能够合作得更好，为大家推出更加精彩节目，谢谢。
我是义工力交流中心的吴静，我和维平从06年初就在一起做慈善公益的宣传和介绍，患难之交，乐中不觉苦。我目睹着钉钉 TV 在湾区和网上的影响越来越大，广联世界各地的朋友，提供高质量丰富的节目。我预祝钉钉 TV 更上一层楼。
今天来到电视台，看到我们那么多资深的那个主持人和那个专家，而且他们的网络电视内容那么丰富多彩，给我们那个大陆和这个说华语的好多朋友就架起一个沟通的桥梁。我希望钉钉电视台越办越好。
好，非常高兴我这一段时间能跟钉钉 TV 合作我的音乐节目。我是慧清乐坊的陈慧清老师，专教琵琶、古筝。那么的话呢，跟钉钉电视的话呢，合作的这段时间非常的愉快。我的学生跟我在这个地方录了不少的节目，希望大家能够喜欢，也希望钉钉 TV 换到新的 building 里头，我们能有更加好的合作和取得更大的成绩。谢谢大家。
亲爱的观众，大家好，我叫 Jack 马，我是太极拳老师，我在美国教了20年太极拳。最近我来到加州，我非常喜欢这个钉钉电视台的节目，希望大家能夠大力支持這個節目，謝謝大家。
大家好，我係 Up Radio 嘅阿烤，我係 Up Radio 嘅創辦人。咁我好高興咧嚟到釘釘網絡電視咧，可以同釘釘合作。咁我希望以後我哋嘅路一齊可以更加一齊行，同埋有更多嘅節目俾大家睇嘅。多謝晒。
大家好，我係 Sharon， 今日我好高興嚟到釘釘電視台啊！咁我哋咧就係 Up Radio 嘅網上電台嚟嘅。之後嚟緊呢一年咧，同埋以後我哋都會同釘釘電視台咧有好緊密嘅聯繫，同埋有其他嘅合作方案㗎。
好，大家好，我是 Jaden， 是丁丁我们的丁丁电视台邀请的一位嘉宾。那么我是表演魔术的，那么我觉得这次他给我这个非常好的机会，让我可以接触到这个电视台。
我叫段凯乐，还有我妈妈和我都喜欢丁丁 TV。I love 丁丁 TV，Yeah！
丁丁电视早有耳闻，不如赶紧去看哦。
丁丁电视非常精彩，不，那是相当精彩呀！
丁丁电视，耶！